Morning, bye.
Good morning.
Oh, what a gorgeous morning. Gotta make my way down the stairs of death. Best part of every morning is taking a dump in the woods. That was all right. I could spend a couple days here for sure. There's a little pathway that goes through here and around the woods, because we were wondering how you got to that cabin there. It's either by boat or you walk around. That lake is so calm, it's just like glass today. Well, this is it, all loaded up. All ready to head out. Aubrey's just taking one last picture because this place was amazing. Unfortunately, the show must go on. We have no cell phone coverage yet. We do not know if the road to Dawson City is open yet. So we got a ways to go before we can get cell phone coverage. Yeah, if you're traveling the Cassier Highway, there's zero cell phone coverage at all. Please be aware of that. All right, time to go. Getting going fairly early in the morning again, hopefully to beat the traffic. Jade City coming right up. There she is. We're just in Jade City, checking it out quickly before we head to Cassier to go see the abandoned town. We can't go into the town, but we can go to where it's gated off. I just want to check this out. This is so cool. This is where they do all the cutting. And this is where the TV show was filmed, Jade Fever, if you ever watched it on Discovery. Again. So this is a 15-kilometer drive into the old town site where they used to, I believe, mine asbestos. And we all know how good asbestos is for you. And there used to be 5,000 people living here, so hopefully get there and get the drone up in the sky and see what there is to see. Yeah, we're just getting close to the abandoned town site here. As you can see, there's old wrecks. Man, that would have been a gorgeous house back in the day. Right on the creek there. Looks like there's more over there. Road that goes down there. Wow. That is so cool. It's always great to get the drone up into the air and be able to see what you couldn't see from the eye just by looking around. And I can probably assume that this creek has reshaped itself a few times over the years since this place was closed, because I can't see anybody building a house right close to the creek like that. Because as you look around, there's all sorts of ruins that are right up towards where that creek is. But it's so green at this time of the year. It's so beautiful. And if you look at that house, there's like a roof on the roof. I wonder if that is because of all the snowfall they get in this area. And just flying the drone back over this way just to see what's going on. You can see in the background there, that's a big tailings pile from the mine that's going to be there forever. Asbestos tailing pile. And just so many things out here to explore. But of course, just not enough time. I need to spend like a whole day here just to kind of check it out, but we're only here for an hour, maybe hour and a half max, because we got a big day. We got a lot of miles we got to put on to get where we got to go. So this is just kind of a quick stop just to kind of check it out quickly and see. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed from the drone view, what I was able to see. Just check out that tree growing up to that building. It's amazing. This place has probably been abandoned for about 30 years, maybe more, give or take. And it's amazing how fast nature takes over. In another 20 years, there's going to be pretty much nothing left unless it's metal. The power of nature is just amazing. This is it, the abandoned mining town. See the mine in the background there. Lots of old machinery. Some old military trucks. Yeah, this is the guy's wrecking yard from Jade City, so I don't technically go in, but you can just see. Yeah, it was well worth the drive. I'm gonna get the drone up in the sky, get a better view. Little brief history of the Cassier mine. Asbestos was found in the 1950s and mining started. By the 1970s, Cassier had a population of 1,500, and they said at its peak it had 5,000 people. And then in the 90s, the mine shut down, all because everybody knows just how toxic and dangerous asbestos is. And this is what's left behind after all this time. There's actually a few documentaries on YouTube. You can go and look at the Cassier mine and the story behind it. But I'm just giving you guys a bird's eye view. The mine site is actually a few kilometers away from here. It's up on top of the mountain. They started stripping down the mountain. I guess there's like a big hole in the top of the mountain that's filling up full of water and stuff. And as you can see now, there's this scrap metal dealer here with all these treasures, and flying the drone this way. And this would lead you into the residential area way back in the day because it's so remote that people lived and worked at the mine. But once the mine went bankrupt, the government came in and started selling off all the houses and everything that they could. So in that aspect, there's not much left to see here except for the streets. And of course, this scrap metal yard came in afterwards, which almost has a creepy effect because you're so remote. You know, this would be like a perfect horror movie type scene video or movie to be made, because it's like one of those areas where, you know, people get stranded, get broken down, some stranger comes out to help you, takes you out to this area, kills you in one of the remote buildings, and never to be seen again. It's kind of like the kind of vibe I got from it flying the drone around. However, I have a twisted mind in that sense, but as you can see, just flying the drone up above, there's like some sort of magic bus there that looks like someone has a camper made out of, and there's a trailer there, a motorhome, a couple of random vehicles just sitting there, trailer probably full of junk. Now we're back flying back over the scrapyard. So much treasure in there. Be like a heyday having all that stuff. What would you do with it all? Man, fire trucks, semis, buses, old equipment, military vehicles. Oh, this is where, if you watch closely now, I got the drone in high speed as I'm trying to make it back to my vehicle, because on this trip I found out that birds don't like the drone. They absolutely do not. So I'm flying right back to where I was, and then I'm going to try to do a 360-degree pan, because if the birds take out the drone, it's just going to fall down right by me. I'm not going to lose it. So as I'm doing this pan here, I'm starting off slowly, but if you look closely in the video, you're going to see birds flying around, and some of them become very close as they start swooping towards the drone, trying to take strikes at it. But I want to get like a 360 view for all you guys to see what was actually going on here. It's quite the place to see. Like I said, I'd like to come back again someday, spend a day out here in camp and really kind of explore the area and discover if there's anything like super cool else to see, because so much little roads that go here and there. And yeah, it definitely would be cool to see. That bird came pretty close right there. Now I'm just spinning it around. Before I bring it down, that bird came up from the bottom. This happened a few times on this trip. You know, you get the drone up and all of a sudden these birds just surround it. Yeah, it's crazy. You gotta really watch. Yeah, I got a big forest fire that went through here recently, it looks like. This is Good Hope Lake. Colors in this lake are amazing. It's not going to show up too well in the video. It's like all these purple flowers lining the highway. Passed by a big gold mine operation on the highway coming down. We are 100 kilometers from the Alaskan Highway. We're just heading to Boya Lake. Yeah, that's nice. That is super nice. Being Whitehorse later on this afternoon. Can't wait. We just got to Boya Lake. Everybody said this is a must-stop see, and the water right now looks pretty emerald. Unfortunately, it is a park. Can't get the drone up, and this is only just a very small section of it, because this lake is actually quite massive. No vaping, no weed, no cigarettes. Oh, you can see little fish in the water.
Oh yeah.
Look at them all.
Lots of
Little minnows. Man, that water's clear. Look at them all. Oh, look at the size of these ones up. Hey, look at all those.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, look at
There's
that.
some good fish right there.
Look at that big one.
Holy fuck, yeah.
Shut her down. Oh yeah, it's so clear.
That's pretty cool.
And then look at the school of fish. Look at them all.
Holy smokes.
Just crazy to see all the fish. all just chilling in the water. Aubrey's got to get his pitch at the Yukon sign. Stretch the legs a little bit. We're almost at the Alaskan Highway and heading to Whitehorse. Good driving so far, the weather's good. We're on the Alaskan Highway now. It's a much better highway, wider. Speed limit's 100 kilometers an hour instead of 80 or 90. Getting the Tesla and we're on the crazy wavy bridge. Feels like you're gonna like drop in. Look at that view. We're gonna stop somewhere for some fuel, stretch our legs. I was telling Aubrey about this bridge that seemed to be the longest bridge I ever drove across. What do you think, Aubrey?
Yeah, pretty wavy fucking bridge. I think something to do with the tires in the middle of the bridge. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Your radial tires or whatever. I don't know.
We just got the Tesla fueled up. Now we're going to continue our way to Whitehorse. What'd you get there, Aubrey? Some cheesies?
Yeah.
What do you got? Are you drinking a Coke?
Diet Pepsi.
Just punched in the coordinates to Winterlong Brewing, I think it's called. It's outside of Whitehorse. So we're going to hit that before we hit Whitehorse because otherwise we're not going to be able to hit it while we're in town. Teslong Lake is massive.
Two of them there.
Coming up to another bear.
Oh, I fucked that one.
Just on the outskirts of Whitehorse right now. The brewery is about 10 kilometers away. That's where we're going to hit up first. 10 years since I've been here. Winterlong Brewery, here we go. For some drinks. You excited, Aubrey? It's been a long drive.
Let's get some beers. Perfect.
And we're done, we're leaving. Beer was really good here, Winterlong. Or whatever it is. Definitely we'll stop here again. Off to our hotel room. Just downtown. Going to park in the parking lot. We're staying at the Edgewater Hotel tonight. So this was the hotel room we got in Whitehorse. It was one of the hotel rooms we booked last minute because we were supposed to camp in Whitehorse, actually just out of Whitehorse, and I'm glad we did get a hotel room instead because it's raining and no one likes camping in a tent in the rain, especially when it's cold out. But this hotel room is actually pretty snazzy. Now we're going to head to the sporting goods store, see what they got for firearms. Yeah, I just finished looking at some firearms. They have a T97 on consignment. Or I might look at, I think it was a CZ700. Bolt action chambered in 223. Both are the same price. Got some decisions to do. Didn't want to pick it up today because I could do some research and going to Dawson City. I really don't want to be carrying a firearm with me up to Dawson City, leaving it in the hotel room. But yeah, right now Aubrey and I are just walking around Whitehorse, and we're gonna go find a place to eat. The one guy told us this pub that was right behind their building. I think it's coming right up. I think it's this place right here. After I grabbed a bite to eat, shut her down, gonna get some rest, and off to Dawson tomorrow. I'll see you guys in the next video.